Hello, and welcome to this webinar on our Everyday Hero crowdfunding site for Guilford College. Thank you so much for signing up to be a Give and Grow ambassador. This is Emma. I'm the annual giving specialist at Guilford. I work in the Office of Advancement and Alumni Relations, and I am a 2018 grad. So you are welcome to contact me anytime. My phone number at the office is 336-316-2353. So if you do need anything, or if you have any questions following this webinar, feel free to call me or email me at rosse@guilford.edu. So let's get started. So as a Give and Grow ambassador, one of the key reasons we decided to even call it this is because we are asking you to do three things. We're asking you to create a fundraising page, make a gift, and share this with your community. And so the number one thing is creating a fundraising page, and I want to make sure that you all understand how to do that and how to navigate our fundraising platform, because you're really going to be our ambassadors for also how to use that. And if anybody has any trouble, you're going to be the front line to know that. And so we want you to have the best understanding you can. And so this is just our giving site. So if you haven't been on the advancement site, then you should really check it out. There's a lot of good things. You can actually, if you're an alumni, you can register for an account and join our online alumni community, which would be really great for some career networking and also just connecting to old classmates. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But this is our Day for Guilford site. So if you go to support, it's underneath that. And so you can see here that we have a goal of $175,000. So we have been lucky enough to get an anonymous match of $50,000, provided that we raise $100,000 of annual fund gifts. So we have a really lofty goal, and we have a lot of work to do to make sure that we can secure that $50,000 that will really help increase the effects of our giving. And so right down here, I've listed out all of our annual funds. So these are, other than loyalty fund, these are all of them. But loyalty fund is just our generic undesignated giving and goes mainly towards operational costs. And so these are the ones that really need support, especially our top areas of need this year are Heggie Library, Athletics, and Friends Center. And so those are the major ones that we are really asking people to support for 2019. And so on April 3rd, people can come here and they can make a gift, which will just bring them to our regular giving page. Or if they would like to support an annual fund through making their own fundraising page, they can click one of these. And so let's say you would like to support athletics. You can click this page, and it's going to bring you to our Everyday Hero site. So this is Team Guilford Strong. So our athletics program is running their own campaign this year because they are trying to fundraise so that they can remodel and update our weight room and fitness center. And so not only will this benefit our athletes, but this will also benefit the entire community. So I think it's a really important goal that they have, and they've all come together. So you can see here that these are all the members of this team, and these are all of the coaches. They're all working together, not to fundraise for their own team, but to fundraise for this upgrade. And so you can give to the team, and it will pull up all the different team members, and you select which one you would like to give to. And so this is how it's set up for each of our annual funds. So if you go back to our Guilford College page, each of these has their own team page, and then they have supporter pages as well. So I'll click on the scholarships one as another example because I have my page on here. So this is Team Scholarships, so people can give now and they can support one of the supporter pages of this. So you could click on mine, and you can see that I have an individual goal of $500, and I have my Guilford story is right here. So I just talk a little bit about how scholarships helped me when I was a student and how I believe they continue to help students today. So that's the overview of what it looks like. I'm going to go to the home page and get a little bit more into details. So when people go to the homepage of the Everyday Hero site, this is what they're going to see. A nice picture of smiling graduates. And then when they scroll down, you can see the progress bar. And so right now it has the initial amount raised, which there's some money in there because we were doing some testing and making some early donations in our office. You can see how the countdown, you can see how many donations there are, and you can see our overall goal. And then there are 3 buttons. So you can hit Start Fundraising to make your own page, and it's really, really easy. You just fill in a page title, you click one of the targets, or you can type in your own. If you really want to be ambitious, you could put in 10,000. We don't mind at all. You can put in your name, you put in your address. If you don't feel comfortable putting your address, you're welcome to just list Guilford's address. So that's what I've been doing. I put 5800 West Friendly Avenue. And then you just use an email and password. And then that's basically it. And it's going to bring you to your page. What it will do is it will prompt you to put in a profile photo. It'll ask you to share it, and you don't have to share it right away, but please do share it on the day of, as many times as you'd like, and share our alumni posts. And it'll also prompt you to edit your story. And so, for example, let's go to the athletics team members. So this is the swimming coach. And on his story, you can see that he mentions that the swim team utilizes the strength training facility, and so they are really excited about the improvements that are on their way if we can reach our goal. And I already showed you my story in the scholarship. So you've seen a couple of different examples, and really it can be whatever you would define as your Guilford story, and we love to hear it all, and it really does have a huge impact on whether or not people decide to give. Let's go back to that home page. So now that you've seen how you can make your own fundraising page, let's see how you can also look up one. So if you hit support a friend, you can search. I'll search for Ara's. So this is our VP for advancement, his page. And so he called it Help Ara on Day for Guilford. He has a fundraising goal of 1837, a very important year. Many of you may know that our founding year at Guilford College. And he put in his story right here. And so he talked about coming to Guilford just a few years ago and how much it means to him already. And then you can see down here on his page, people who have given his own gift to his page, which is the number 2 step of the Give and Grow program, as you know. And you can see other people's messages as well if they choose to make them public. And then also he has the option of making his own posts. So he can post throughout the day updates or pictures. So if he has any updates he wants his supporters to see, he can post on there. So that's how you search for a friend. And if you don't want to make a fundraising page and you don't know anybody else who has a page that you want to support, you are also totally welcome to just hit make a donation. And so this is what that looks like. If you do hit this page, if you're not sharing to a team that has a clear designation, all of the other gifts are going to be designated automatically as loyalty fund, unless after you submit, so this button will light up once you fill in the appropriate things. Once you hit give, it'll bring you to a thank you page, and on that thank you page, there is a button that says designate my gift. And if you don't want it to go to the loyalty fund, you want it to go to a different annual fund or a different fund altogether, you are welcome to click that button and it'll bring you to another form. And it's a really quick form. You just have to basically just select the designation you want. But just beware of that. So if you're sharing this link with people, or if you yourself are using that link, just know that you are going to have to specify on there, but we welcome you to do so. All right. And so here's a test page. So I can just make a quick page, test fundraising page, a goal of $700. Let's do my name as do annual funds, 5,800. Yes. And then you have to hit agree. And then let's do, oop, apparently I am hitting all the wrong buttons today. We're going to do annual funds. Well, no, let's do advancement. Oops. Oh. Page title, 700, create fundraising page. All right. And so I accidentally logged in my old one, and so it connected my profile photo. But it's very easy, and so I could upload a different image. So let's choose a quick picture here. I have some fun ones from the class of 69. So let's see. Here's a good yearbook photo. And so this is just a quick plug for the homecoming and family weekend that is coming up in September. We are starting the planning of all of our reunions, and one of them being the class of 69. And so here's the default story. This is where you can click in and edit. This is where it'll prompt you to share. And this will prompt you to donate to your page. And don't forget, that is step number 2. All right. I'll show you. So this is where you can see where you can post an update. So I could post a photo throughout the day on April 3rd and be like, look at everybody outdoors having a great time. Just one of many things we love about Guilford. And it does give you the option to also post on Facebook at the same time. All right. So yeah, and there'll be a default cover photo on the supporter pages. And so unfortunately you can't change that, but we did pick a fun one. And this is just some of our faculty for our test campaign. So when you're back on this home page, so we've gone over the 3 buttons, gone more into detail about making a fundraising page. If you scroll down here, you can also search for a friend or a team there. And here's where you can see the top board. So you can see the top teams. You can see the top individuals. So we encourage you to peruse this, really figure out what team you'd like to give to. And again, the links for that are on Giving. I think if you just type in giving.guilford.edu/day for Guilford, I think it should bring you to this page. Aha. So really easy URL to remember. So you can just come here if you need to remember the 3 steps, or if you would like the links for each of the teams, they are included in here. I need to link the CCE page, but that's about it. All right. So thank you so much for sitting in here with us. I know that I did a couple of misclicks and stuff, but if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, my phone number is 336-316-2353. But I hope that you are still so excited to make your own fundraising page. We can't wait to see Celebrate Day for Guilford on April 3rd. Thank you.